talk about that. The San Diego Women's Foundation is working to prevent and address senior isolation and loneliness in San Diego County. Here to tell us more is Executive Director Stephanie Cook. Stephanie, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So talk a little bit, first of all, about the San Diego Women's Foundation and a little bit about what you guys do.
Yeah, so we're a collective giving organization founded in the year 2000, and our mission is to connect, educate, and inspire women to come together in collective philanthropy. So we're also a membership organization. We've got about 200 members from all across San Diego County who come together every year to pool their resources and make grants to address some of the most critical issues in the community.
Yeah, and this year's grant cycle is about senior isolation.
That's
correct? So tell me a little bit about how that works.
Yeah, so our entire grants process is member driven, so it was member research and a popular member vote that led us to select this as our focus area. But I think the reason why our members selected it really comes down to some of the data. A lot of people don't know that the World Health Organization recently declared loneliness to be a significant global health threat. The U.S. Surgeon General has said that the health impacts of social isolation and loneliness are equivalent to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. And we know that social isolation and loneliness can impact all age groups, but the consequences are particularly severe for older adults.
Yeah, which we see that a lot of times. You hear about that with some seniors who are dealing with isolation and loneliness, and then you compound that with the holidays.
Yes.
So what should people be aware of? What can they do to find joy and to really keep that positivity going?
Yeah, so there's some great resources out there. The National Council on Aging has recommendations for those of us that might have a senior in our lives. You know, reach out to them around the holiday season, recognizing that it can be a time of isolation and loneliness for folks who don't have nearby social connections. If you have neighbors, check on your neighbors. You know, whatever you can do to help ensure that the seniors in your life have opportunities to engage in meaningful connections. But I think there's also a call to action for those of us who maybe don't have seniors in our lives, and that's to take a look around, figure out what nonprofits and organizations are providing meaningful engagement opportunities for seniors in the community. Volunteer. Many of them need volunteer hands. Give if you have capacity to donate to those organizations.
Yeah, because a lot of people, I mean, yes, we're talking about isolation and checking on people today, but a lot of people, the new year will start and they will be looking for ways that they can get involved in the community. And that's also, I mean, you guys are a great resource for that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's really the heart of what the Women's Foundation does. Our members are with us because they want to learn about what's going on in the community and get connected to a whole host of incredible nonprofits out there trying to make a difference. So for folks who are, interested in being part of the Women's Foundation's collective effort, there's certainly an opportunity to join us as a member, get involved, attend an event, and just learn more about what's going on.
Yeah, because I would imagine all of a sudden the new year will start and then your next grant cycle will begin.
Yeah, so we're knee deep in this grant cycle. It's a 3-step process, and we won't actually have our funding decisions until May of next year, but we at the same time have members who are starting to conduct research on what next year's grants priority might be. So there's always work to be done.
Yeah, that's incredible. And if people want to find out more information about the San Diego Women's Foundation, how can they do that?
Yeah, I mean, we'd love to have them at our events or as part of our organization, and they can learn more at sdwomensfoundation.org.
Okay, make sure you check on your neighbors, right?
That's right.
Okay, Stephanie Cook, thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
All right.